Now I have to get all of this packed. Oh boy. Hey y'all, and welcome to today's vlog. I wanted to have you all pack with me. It's vacation time and I am ready.
I just wanna ball making plays.
Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. Today's video, it's Pack With Me Day as we are getting ready to head to Myrtle Beach for the third time in a row, and we will continue to go every single year because it never gets boring, never gets old. So I have my Espen bags here that I want to pack with, and of course share with you guys what I'm putting in my bags and what I'm taking and the outfits that I picked for Myrtle Beach. So as you guys can tell, I have a mess all over the floor. I literally went through like all of my clothes from Temu, Old Navy, and then any other clothes that I had bought for vacation. So I had to basically limit it down and go from there. The first thing that I want to start off with is anything that I have linked in my description box down below is in this video. Let me just say, these little bags right here are amazing. I did try it on Skylar's clothes first, as that's the bag that I packed first, but I'm packing mine now. So these little bags here come in this size. They come with this little twist knob where you're going to use the pump that it came with and basically suck the air out. And I'll show that with you guys in this video. I cannot pack a bag without simply starting with figuring out which bag I want to use. Of course, you guys seen a couple months ago I did the Espen collection, and like I said before, I got quite a few. So the one that I really want to use for vacation wise is going to be this one, as it gives a good amount of space to put my stuff in once it's vacuumed. And then I'm going to put this bag right here as like a, I guess like a car bag of stuff that I can put in here for like the kids, myself, and like for whenever we're just roaming around. So I'm going to use this bag here as just like my extra, so like to put anything in that we'll need, you know, like for the beach or anything like that. I am using this bag right here as like the car bag. That way we can put like water bottles in here. The other bag that I'm going to be using is the beach bag that I got from Marley Lily, and that is the one where we have the beach bag, and I'm simply just going to put all the towels down in there, and that is what we'll use to lug around the towels. We're not taking too many toys this year because the kids are older, you know, they're 9, they're 13, and we're just going to take the one big bag of toys, and that's really it. I did go through like all of my beach stuff and got rid of all that. Some of the things that I've added into the collection this year is this little gadget right here. This is by Joy Mangano, and this is just a toiletry bag. So my grandmother bought that for me in orange, which is a plus, and then I got the Marley Lily packing cubes, so that's gonna help as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we're gonna go ahead and pack up the car bag. So one thing I want to say is that with a car bag, if you have kids, you're gonna want to keep them occupied, and this is gonna be one of those things where I have, you know, the cords, I will have like sunglasses, I'll have water bottles, I'll have things like that. So anyways, we have sunglasses for me and the kids. Charles has his in his bag, but I'm simply just going to put ours down in here because they will be for the car. The next thing that I want to show you guys that I'm adding in here is the fans. So we have the 6 count of fans along with the little retractable things that's going to keep us to hold on to it with our wrist. Here's just a pack of wipes. Sometimes like the kids spill stuff in the car, like ice cream, or have candy, sticky stuff, etc. And then there's other times where you just need it, where you've been out in public and a couple of hand sanitizers down in here. from work for free, I also got them these two little holders that are gonna hold like pencils and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is put like a couple of regular pencils down in these, and then I'm gonna also put in the colored pencils probably into his, and then basically markers into hers. The box of crayons will probably stay the way it is just because there are 48 in here, and it's no use in like breaking them up. I'll just slide them in here, and we'll still just keep everything kind of close knit, or you know, either way the kids could share these. It doesn't really have to be like for each one, but like I said, the free thing is that when you're a teacher, you divvy back into what was given. So I'm just putting markers in one, and then I'm going to put the colored pencils into the other. I will also put a sharpener in here, so I have that on my mind. And then of course to just add in some blank pages for the kids to do. So that'll be for the car, and then of course they will have their water bottles with them, so I'm not going to place them in today. They will also, I'll also need to throw the chargers in. They're over there. I would say that the best thing to pack for vacation is the Owala water bottles. With us having plenty, I just simply am using the ones that the kids used last year so that I can remember, and then I'm just using one of these myself. So these are the 16-ounce ones, and remind you, if you guys do like liquid IV, whether for adult or kids, it fits with this size cup that typically run for about $22.99 to like $24. But the good thing about these cups, and the reason why I'm sharing it, is because it's insulated, keeps all of your stuff cold. If you put ice in it, it stays cold for 24 hours. You know, like the whole cup itself is colorful with the handle, so if you're ever walking around, or if you have like those clips where you can put it on and it'll stay on attached to like your bag or something. So you just simply open it, it pops open. You guys can slurp, whichever you want to call it, through the main straw, or you can just gulp by using the hole itself, and then you can just shut it back. It locks and nothing spills out. So those are really good to take on vacation with you. So I'm going to throw those in the car bag just so that I am prepared and ready. The next bag that I wanted to share with you guys is just this one simply, and that is the one that I said I wanted to use for just like all of my necessities, right? So when you go somewhere, you have to take like, you know, all of your whatever. So anything that doesn't fit into my other bag is just simply going to go into this bag. And unfortunately right now, with trying to get it packed and done, I am trying to simply just put it in. So I had got this off of Temu, and this is just a little wine bag that I'm putting in here. Like if we go shopping and we venture off somewhere else, I want to make sure that I have it. And then I also am going to be putting in, so I also want to put in this hat. I got this off of Temu as well. I do like to take washcloths with me because I like to be able to have a washcloth of my own to wash my face with. I do have the Honey Pot plant-derived feminine care. These are cucumber aloe wipes for intimate parts, body and face, especially like after being out in like the sand and stuff. They're non-flushable, but you know, you just want to make sure you got that with you. I have this little pocket here that I'll be able to keep like SD cards in, memory cards, so that I can just go to the next one. I also have a dirty clothes bag. When you it's actually zipped up in here, so you'll take it out and it's like a drawstring. I got one for me and for Sky. We found these at Five Below. I'm also packing some black beach slippers, y'all. As you can tell, if you flip them over on the other side, I have literally like a bunch of rocks in here from the last year that we went, so I'm using those. I'm just using black because it goes well with everything. I also have a waterproof case. This is one I got off of Temu, I think, but the one that I originally used is orange. It's just somewhere. I'm just taking this as an extra. because you can never have too many of those, especially being at the beach. We have like a little sand remover, right? So as you guys can see, it has like a bunch of powder on it. This is just going to be the solution for the whole family. Wipe away sand before you eat, drink, or reach into your bag. Leave the sand at your beach. At your beach, not in your car. And amazingly handy to have at the beach. And it also comes with like one of those holders, so like you can put it onto something and you won't lose it while you're at the beach. So I am bringing that. And then I have like my little cord bag set up here. So I have my camera case silicone that I am doing, going to put onto my camera. So right now I have the pink one on. I do have a Hello Kitty USB-C cord that goes along with the charger. The charger's in the room. I just don't like to use this, but we'll take it on vacation. I have my power brick charger that I can power up my phone on the go just in case. So those are the things that are down in this little case here, so that I can keep up with that. I put it in that and put it down in here. So I have this packed, but also what needs to go in there is simply this. This right here is just the toiletry bag, right? And let me show you guys what I have already packed up in here, because y'all, if I don't, I'm going to leave something here. All right, so deep in this toiletry bag, right? The front part looks like this, and then the back part is like this. So there's one part to the front part that can be opened like this. And this part I haven't put anything in just yet, because I still don't know, like, this is my first time using something like this. So I don't really know like what should go where. But anyways, we have our hook, which is going to hang up like this once we get into the resort, right? So you can easily put it back through there and pull it up. Anyways, so I have some hair ties right here, and then you also can put some other things down in here. So in here, I not only have a bonnet, right? Or actually, I have like, I guess it's a bonnet, shower cap, one of the above. And then we have this one. This is another shower cap. So then I have like all of my head wraps that I want to possibly put on. I have a comb, a brush will have to go in here, because you just never know. So I'm gonna put my Jasmine brush down in here. On this side, I simply just have the following. When I went on my Target haul for my body care stuff, I got this Cozy Vanilla Secret. I also got this off of Temu, where it's going to allow me to put like some sprays in here, some body wash for the week. So I just have to fill those up, but I don't want to do that just yet, because I need to get like a little more closer to time. I also have like a toothbrush with a holder that I can take with me. And then I also got this at Target for $1.11. This is just like a little spray bottle. So I think that I'm going to use this one for like stuff for my hair. Like to, make up a concoction for my hair for while I'm gone. And then over here, I got the Pan Oxal Acne Treatment Bar. This is for your body and your face. And then I also am packing a foot mask that you guys can see over here, as well as an eye mask and a hand mask. So it's like very tropical. So that's what's in here so far. And I still have to figure out the rest of whatever it is I want to put in here, because I really don't, I've never used one of these before. All right, so I am going to simply just put this in here in the back, and we'll continue to add. Only thing I'm probably going to need to add is my hair, skin, and nail gummies. But like I said, I want to be a little bit closer towards the time before I put that in, and before they end up going to waste. So this will just, like I said, be the extra bag. So that's done. All right, so I wanted to share these with y'all. These are the Marley Lily packing cubes, right? So not only did I get it engraved with my monogram initials, when you open this up, the packing cubes here, you have a couple of others. So then you have to open up this one, and then you have this right here, and then you have like a smaller one where you could put different things in box. And then you also have the one that you can hold by the handle where you could put anything in. And then I have just like a smaller one right here. So here's the bag that I want to use for the week. One thing I'm putting at the bottom is a towel. A towel personally for me to use for the week while we're there. So another thing, y'all, I got all these clothes here. What I did was simply put any dresses that I probably will not wear for vacation inside of this box, and I literally just threw like the rest on the floor. So I really need to figure out what I'm actually really going to wear while on vacation. I really want to try to keep it as simple as possible, but I don't typically wear like shirt and shorts. It's normally like dresses or whatever I have. So let me go ahead and find out outfits. Alright, so the outfits that I chose, I'm going to share with you guys here in the picture of me actually having them on. So you guys can just see ahead of time what it is I'm actually packing as far as outfits. So the first outfit that I have is just this cute, long, white and blue dress that has spaghetti straps, and then it just has like simply like some blue leaves. I'm just going to pair that with the blue sandals that you guys see here, and you know, just some cute little accessories. Alright, so in order to be tropical, I wanted to add in this one right here. I really like the fact that it has spaghetti straps, and like I can like let my arms breathe while wearing this. But of course, also like with having that blue, I can pair it with the shoes from the first outfit, and won't have to pack too many. And the thing also is like it fits me just well, and I could easily pair this with like some nice cute earrings of my choice out of the selection that I chose to bring on vacation. So I thought really long and hard about the next outfit that I wanted to wear while on vacation. I ended up getting this extra large crop top shirt from Old Navy, and then I got the two-piece set from Temu. This was a really cute outfit to pair together because there's already black in the outfit, and there were no other shirts. Like I don't just keep like a white shirt on hand. I should, but I don't. So I paired these two well together. Alright, so y'all remember the dunks that I got from Charles for my birthday. They were the Nike SB Olympia dunks from Halara. When I, had that sponsorship a couple months ago, I had got like that black skirt. Well, I wanted to have something to pair very well with that. So I ended up like, putting together this outfit to wear with the shoes on vacation, so that I get the best use out of the shoes that he purchased for me for my birthday. Alright, so for the last two outfits that I have this colorful dress here that I would love to wear on vacation, and I easily could pair it with like the black sandals, or I could even do it with like the orange sandals. I just really want something like different, but also like I have this outfit here where this is just a dress from Old Navy that I got a couple months ago back in March, and I saved it for a time like this where I knew that it would like, be able to like let me breathe, and I could have space in the dress and everything else. So these two outfits are the last two things that I'm actually packing today in that bag. So that's why I really wanted to pack these, of course, but also just to, be bright. So with all of this extra space, this is actually where I'm going to throw down in some socks. So for vacation, I like to use low cut socks. These are just like all low cut. And of course, with me wearing sandals out during the daytime, this is really only for nighttime. So I have 2 of the gray, 1 blue, 1 pink, and then 1 tan and 1 kind of, I think it's supposed to be white, but y'all know how it goes when you're walking on hotel floors. So with that, I could also fit underwear in here. Alright, so I'm going to use this little bag right here next to put the sandals in. Alright, so I was going to vacuum seal this whole bag full of stuff, but basically I have bathing suits and cover-ups that need to be put into the bag. So I really need to figure out which ones I really want to wear. Alright, so with no success of getting this closed, I am going to have to put it into the vacuum bag. And the good thing is this right here is actually ready for me to vacuum up because I have rolled everything up. But I'm simply just going to unroll it, lay everything flat and slide it in, and go from there. So if you guys can't close these, let me show you how. You literally put one on each end and you just start to move it over by pinching it, putting it on, pinching it, and sliding it across to seal it. Next, you're going to take this top off here, and that is when we're going to plug up the pump that came with it. So a lot of people were probably wondering, like, well, how does it work? So you guys hear it. The air is coming out as you pump it out. You're not putting more air into it, you're taking it out. Hopefully with this, I'll be able to fold it in half. You simply just put it on and you twist it until it's locked, just like this. Then you're simply just going to push down and pull out. And I'm going to let you guys see exactly how these things vacuum. You'll notice that when it starts to get hard to kind of like pull like this is when you have vacuumed all that you can vacuum. Simply just twist it, twist the top back on, and it tells you when you're ready to take these out how to close it and how to open it. So all of it's in here. Y'all know the hardest thing I can say about today's video is just having to literally pack everything, right? It's you have this vision of like, okay, I gotta pack this, I gotta pack that, and then it don't work. So I'm exhausted. I have packed everything so far that I know I need. Things that, you know, will need to be gathered up at the last minute will be thrown in at the last minute, and that's just that. But at least I wanted to share with you guys the outfits that I'm wearing while on vacation, what I actually pack while I'm on vacation realistically, because what I thought in my mind I would pack is totally different than what I actually pack. So that's my cue to actually clean up all of this mess and go hang up clothes, put bathing suits back that I'm not wearing, as well as putting packing cubes away that I was not able to use. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next vlog.